Hey, what's up, Conway? Welcome to Plus. My name is Todd Jones, and I'm the publisher at Conway Scene. And Plus is a new show we hope to do as the 2024 comes around, and as I close out 2023. I'm going to talk about to people who have upcoming events. And I have a special guest today to talk about the show, and I will introduce him in just a minute. But first, this particular show is sponsored by Local Digital Services. Build your business, not your website. Digital marketing services for local home service businesses. Visit us at localdigital.services to learn more. And before I get to our guest, just want to let you know that if you haven't already, visit the holiday gift guide at Conway Scene. It is conwayscene.com/holiday. And we have a number of gifts there, gift ideas there, from coffee to books, nonprofits, merchandise, art, and retail. All of them are local. They're from the Conway area. So if you're looking for an ideal and you want to support local entrepreneurs, local businesses, check that out. And just keep in mind, some of the people in our gift guide have multiple things you can purchase, including the artists, especially the artists. So consider supporting your local entrepreneur and your local artisans, and buy gifts for your family and friends from them. Holiday gift guide is a great place to do that. Now, on today's show, I have Charles Frost Jr. from DNC Events. We're going to talk about the Frosty's Jingle Bell Bash, and there he is. Hey, Charles, welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you doing?
Great. Just trying to navigate December, which gets kind of crazy and chaotic this week. I've got a number of events to go to at night, and I know you have as well. And so appreciate you taking time to get on this new show that we are trying to do here.
I appreciate you having me. It's exciting to talk about the things that we have coming on and going on for Conway. So, and I'm glad to hear that this is happening. This is something that Conway needs. So I hope this continues to grow and you continue to do these.
Thank you, sir. Let's get right into it. You run DNC Events, and you have had a number of events already. I know people who've gone to your events and they look like they had a great time. So, but you've got a special one coming up on the 23rd called Frosty's Jingle Bell Bash. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so it's actually on the 22nd.
22nd.
But yes, we're throwing a Christmas party. We looked around and there's all these events happening for children, to go see Santa Claus and like Christmas tree lighting. And we're like, what we want to do something for the adults, the young adults or the adults, somewhere things go have a good time, have a drink, listen to good music, something to eat, and just having just an adult Christmas party. And so that's what we set out to do. And that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be at the Brick Room downtown. December 22nd, starting at 6:30 p.m. We're going to have photo options spread throughout the room. We're going to have full bar. We're going to have an acoustic startup at the beginning of the night that transitions into a live blues jazzy band, which transitions into a DJ for the late night. We're hosting an ugly sweater competition, so that's going to be sponsored, and we're going to have somebody. We're going to vote on who wins the ugly sweater competition, give out prizes for that as well. Food. We actually have a VIP section with table service and exclusive hors d'oeuvres, but we will have some food for the entire event as well. So just a little bit of everything. Just come, cocktail attire, put on that sports coat or that jacket. You can put on a full suit if you want. Pull out that dress, bring your SL and come hang out and have a good time.
It is on a Friday night before Christmas. So maybe one of the last opportunities for adults to have an adult night before we get caught up.
That's actually why we chose the day. We're like, what's the date to where it's early enough to where they can still say this is like my time before I have to turn into taking care of the family and the kids. And we decided this was the perfect, right before you have your Christmas and then you can have the Christmas.
So it is at the Brick Room, which is a fabulous place to have an event, and you are having live music and a DJ. And you say R and blues, R&B? Is that what you said?
Yeah, so we got Smokey Emerson starting the show at 6:30. He's going to be playing acoustic and hitting up all your holiday favorites, getting you kind of warmed up by everybody showing up and eating and taking their photos.
Mhm.
Around like 8 o'clock, we're going to rotate into the Akeem Kemp band. They're pretty well
Mm,
known around here, do a lot of
yeah.
Kings, and they get that funky blues sound, and they're hitting some holiday favorites as well. Let them play for a couple of hours, and then we switch it to E3 to DJ. New local DJ is going to pop over the scene, and he's going to end the night with us dancing and just having a good time.
Now, did I understand you say there was places around the room for photos?
Right, right. So as currently, we're in the design process, the final design process. But the goal is that when you're in there, it's an interactive space. So instead of just being a room with tables, chairs, and a band, we're going to have photo opportunities, Christmas trees, backdrops, different photo booth areas to where you can take photos and keep memories of your experience of the night.
Cool. And so you have the music, you have the now ugly sweater or chick cocktail showdown, or both, or just one, or
Either
what's
or. So I wanted to make sure that those people who are like, I don't want to wear a suit or I don't want to wear a dress. Well, then put on your best ugly sweater and come compete. So it's going to be a fun mixture of ugly sweaters and then everyone else dressed up in their cocktail attire. So good mix.
I think I'll leave my cocktail dress home. So tell us about the festive holidays snacks.
Snacks. So right now, looking at different types of charcuterie boards, meatballs, wings. Right now, we've got a ton of food to choose from. What we're going to bring and what's going to be most cost effective and taste the best. And so we're going to go through all those items and get it figured out and nailed down. Actually, this week I get to eat a lot of food this week. So, but yeah, we're gonna make sure that you have something great to eat because you're going to be doing some drinking and dancing. We don't want you there on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
So
Wait, so there's
heavy hors d'oeuvres would be the best
heavy hors
combination.
d'oeuvres. Let's see. Whether
I
you're
didn't
looking,
mention we also have something very unique that hasn't been done a lot in Conway. We actually have an aerial silk performer. So we're not familiar with that. It's kind of the Cirque Olay kind of style. And so she'll be doing her thing to the different songs and performing her aerial silk show.
is she a local girl, or?
Yes, yes, she's a local girl.
'Cause I know we have Arkansas Circus Arts, or whatever it's called. I've seen them at Toadsuck Days and other events as well. Is she from that organization, or?
No, nope. She is a brand new upstart. She trains in those gyms with those people, but she is her own startup, her own performer.
Cool. Let's see. Whether you're looking to dance the night away, indulge in delicious treats, or simply enjoy the holiday spirit, this event has something for everyone, according to your Facebook page. So, how did you come up with the name Frosty Jingle Bell Bash?
Well, there's so many different names for Christmas parties, and a lot of them are already taken,
Mm.
and like Jingle Mingles or just Ugly Sweater Party, and there's so many different names and they're already done. And so my wife and I actually co-own DNC Event Services, and we're the Frosts. And
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I kept saying that we're throwing uh, a party. We're throwing a party. We want to call it. We want to call it. And visually, the Jingle Bell Bash reminded us of the Rockin' New Year Bash or something.
Yeah.
So we played off of that vibe, and then Frosties just kind of made sense because we are the Frosts and the Frosties.
Yeah.
We're throwing a party, and we actually have thrown a Christmas party at our house privately for over 10 years now. And this year we're just doing it bigger, better, and better, inviting the entire community of Conway.
So, DNC events is fairly new to Conway. You've had a few events, I know, in the last few years, and you got one already planned for February, I noticed. So tell us a little bit more about DNC events.
So DNC Event Services, in a long time, it used to be named Arkansas Drinks on Me. It's a bartending service predominantly in the beginning, and we provided staffing for bars for weddings. It's kind of what we did for years. And here recently, since March, we decided to double down and reinvest into it. We have a desire and a want to provide really fun, great experiences to our guests and to our community. And we realize that, we can do that. I do that a lot through restaurants, but also I could do it through event services. And so we kept expanding and growing what we could do and our reach and our different vendors. And next thing you know, we were planning whole events, coordinating whole events, and doing weddings as well. We prefer events, but we will and can do weddings very well. Then we're like, well, now we're taking someone else's dream and making that come true. What if we did our own? What if we just did our own thing,
Right.
and didn't have it tied to any cause or any call to action? Just come have fun in Conway with us. And so we did it. First one was a night in NOLA, and it was a Creole themed dinner party event with live music, a 4-course chef inspired meal, sold out, standing applause. Everybody loved it. So then we're like, all right, we've got something going on here. People do want to have more to do in Conway, and they will show up and they will participate. And so from there, we just kept growing and doing more. We've got comedy shows lined up for Conway. We've got little pop-ups. I got a chili pop-up planned for one of the alleys in Conway, and we've done more dinner parties.
Did you say chili?
Yes. So
like you eat chili?
January 12th, I believe.
I'm all about chili.
Yeah, January 12th, we have a pop-up planned in downtown Conway. If you actually go to our Eventbrite page, you'll be able to find all this, or go to dnceventservices.com/events. Click on Learn More, and you'll see all of our events that we have planned, and you can kind of pre-plan and get ahead. But yeah, chili, fire pits, music, and s'more is scheduled for January 13th, and we're working with Old Bart's Southern Eats to create us a chili flight. So we're gonna have 3 different types of chili, and looking to get some sponsorship so that we can provide some adult beverages as well, since we can't sell beverages. And then we're going to have some live music. I'm going to put some fire pits out there because we're going to be outside in the alley that I found in the middle of downtown Conway that I've talked to the owners, and they've allowed us to use it for this event. And so, yeah, we're going to just pop up there and serve a bunch of chili and hang out.
Almost like a stationary hayride or a well, I guess you gather around the big when you make the s'mores and all. I'm drawing a blank on what they call those, but yeah, it's like a station
bonfire.
Yeah, bonfire.
It's like a dinner. It's like a bonfire dinner themed chili cook-off event.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
We actually partnered with the name just left me that fast. Oh yes. We partnered with Cross Creek Sandwich Shop, and they are custom designing a s'more dessert just for this event as well. Yeah. So between Old Southern Bart's chili and Cross Creek's dessert, it's going to be a delicious good time.
Yeah, so you're not just providing the events, which is adult theme type stuff, which is great, but you're using local businesses, Old Bart's, Cross Creek. I know you're using a brick room for this one. I know you have used the Max event venue. Yeah. So you really are partnering with local businesses as well. I think it's a win-win.
Right. Keeping it local is never a bad idea. And they're very supportive. The community and the local businesses help us. These events, they're not free. They cost us money to do, right? And so marketing sponsorships from people like the Brick Room, the Max event venue, Rock Pond Pros, Kindred Mercantile has been great. She's been a part of almost every single event. Brooks Fine Jewelry, and I could go on forever, name all the different local companies who have helped us continue, and hopefully will continue to help us bring these things to Conway. And if any of you guys want to be a part of it, please feel free to reach out to us, because we'd love to do them bigger and better.
Absolutely, and we will be trying to have all those events on the Conway Scene calendar as well. And I'm ecstatic that we could bring this to people, because I know people are really interested in what you're doing. I told you, it seemed like your Frosty Jingle Bell seemed like I get a notification. Somebody that I'm friends with has liked it or shown interest in it. So I know that people that I know are watching, because I'm pretty sure the NOLA a night out was pretty big deal. And you have Thanksgiving harvest as well. And I
So we
think
did
that
a harvest dinner. Yeah, we did a harvest dinner as well. That did very well.
so
Sold out.
yeah. So I think you're onto something, of course, and I'm glad we can be a part of it. Um, so I know you got some other stuff in the works. I don't want to take up anybody else's time today, but we'll come back. We'll circle back to that at another time. But quickly, before I let you go, how can people, first of all, get in touch with you, learn more about this particular event, and especially how to get tickets to the event if they want to go, and what the cost
So
is?
we do have the event located on our Facebook page. So if you follow DNC Event Services on Facebook, then you should see the events popping up. Click on our page. We're advertising it. Click the link, buy the tickets. You can also go to Eventbrite and find us and follow us. If you follow us on Eventbrite, it specifically just shows you every event that we have coming up as they come up. For the paid events, we do free community events as well. And then as far as, just a generic way just to get to us, straight to us, you can always find us on dceventservices.com. And from there, you'll see what services we offer, some photos of the things we've done, and you can contact us and go straight to our event page and see all the events.
And quickly, the cost for the Frosty Jingle Bell Bash.
So we have two different ticket sets. We do have general admission. Those are $45 per person. And then we have the VIP tickets for $85 per person. VIP does have a limited amount of tables. You can purchase a full table of 6, and those are currently discounted. I think there are only 2. Yep, I think there's only 2 tables left. Those actually went pretty fast. So that's our pricing.
We are going to put the link to the Frosty Jingle Bell below in the comments of this video. You can also ask Charles questions there, and he will reply, I think, and answer the questions that you have. And
Yes,
I certainly, yeah, well, I'm really curious about that chili now. You got me hungry. So
we got chili in the works. We've got a comedy night in the works. We've got stuff coming down the pipeline. So we got a great Valentine's Day promo we're working on too. So check us out.
All right. Thanks for coming on the show, Charles. I appreciate it very much.
Thanks again for having us.